75 basis point in an increase is not something the committee is actively considering. What we are doing is we raised 50 basis points today, and we've said that, again, assuming that economic and financial conditions evolve in ways that are consistent with our expectations, there's a broad sense on the committee that additional 50 basis point increases should be on the table for the next couple of meetings. So we're going to make those decisions at the meetings, of course, and we'll be paying close attention to the incoming data and the evolving outlook, as well as to financial conditions. And finally, of course, we will be communicating to the public about what our expectations will be as they evolve. So the test is really just, as I laid it out, economic and financial conditions evolving broadly in line with expectations. And, you know, I think expectations are that we'll start to see inflation, you know, flattening out and not necessarily declining yet, but we'll see more evidence. We've seen some evidence that the core PCE inflation is perhaps either reaching a peak or flattening out. We'll want to know more than just some evidence. We'll want to really feel like we're making some progress there. But I mean, we're going to make these decisions, and there'll be a lot more information. I just think we want to see that information as we get there. It's a very difficult environment to try to give forward guidance 60, 90 days in advance. There are just so many things that can happen in the economy and around the world. So, you know, we're leaving ourselves room to look at the data and make a decision as we get there.
I'm sorry, but if inflation is lower 1 month and the unemployment rate higher, would that be something that we would calibrate towards a lower increase in the funds rate, or
I don't think a 1 month is not no 1 month's reading doesn't tell us much. You know, we'd want to see evidence that inflation is moving in a direction that gives us more comfort. As I said, we've got 2 months now where core inflation is a little lower, but we're not looking at that as a reason to take some comfort. You know, I think we need to really see that our expectation is being fulfilled, that inflation, in fact, is under control and starting to come down. But again, it's not like we would stop. We would just go back to 25 basis point increases. It'll be a judgment call when these meetings arrive. But again, our expectation is, if we see what we expect to see, then we would have 50 basis point increases on the table at the next 2 meetings.